Hey guys, I'm Shanna. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 easy and affordable things that I did to soundproof my rice garden. The sound of trickling water is relaxing to a lot of people and it's supposed to be good for your mental health. So if you like the sound, then you don't have a problem and don't worry about any of this. However, if you have your garden in a space where you'd like it to be more quiet, such as your office where you have meetings, then you might be interested in checking out these ideas. One of the things that I did was I took some foam from some packaging and I fit it to the underside of these little access covers on each level of my garden. I shaped this by trial and error so that it recesses into this hole here and seals this compartment. That way I don't hear any of this noise from the water coming upwards through this access panel. It took me a little bit of trial and error to get the shape just right. As I was doing it, I would wrap some Scotch tape around to hold it on so that I could test it and make sure that it fit. And then once I got the size right, then I got rid of the Scotch tape and I stuck it on with some double-sided tape so that now you don't even see it when you look at it from the outside. While I have this off, I'll just mention these little foam things that come with the Rise Garden. They work really well for soundproofing, and I found them a little bit difficult to keep in at the beginning, but I find that as you use them for a longer time, I think they stiffen up from the minerals in the water, so they actually stay in better. So you take where it's forked in the middle, and hook one end into the inside of the pipe, the other end goes on the outside of the pipe, and then I find it helpful just to tuck the bottom in a little bit. That will keep it in. And then when I put my cover on, I hold this edge and I slide the cover on so that the cover holds the thing in place as well. So the second problem I was having was that I could hear the water splashing down from the downspout into the water reservoir, and it was quite loud. So I actually went out and bought about 12 inches of extra pipe and attached it to the downspout. We'll call it a downspout, I don't know what it's called. And now instead of the water dropping into the bucket and splashing, it now kind of slides down this little tube and enters underneath the water and doesn't make any splashing sound at all. So that's been a big improvement. This is a 1-inch interior diameter food grade or water grade pipe. I went to a hose and fitting supplier in my city, so you could just Google hose supplier and I'm sure you'll find a company that does this. So you need a 1-inch internal diameter hose and a small gear clamp to clamp it on, and you can just tighten that with a screwdriver once you have it all together. The last thing that I did to soundproof was an idea, thank you to Lou, who suggested this to me, to lift the pump off the bottom of the water reservoir. And that way the pump is not sitting on the bottom and vibrating the cabinet and making noise. So I just took a couple zip ties. They are looped around the top of the reservoir. This is the hole where the water sensor looks down through. And then I've just hooked them around the little piece of tube between the pump and the main water line. And the nice thing about this is if I ever need to take the pump off, I can just release this tube and the pump will slide out this way and the blue tube will slide that way, and then my pump will be free for whatever I need to do with it. This has helped a lot with soundproofing. So those are 3 easy and affordable ideas for soundproofing your garden. If you thought this video was helpful, please give it a like, and we'll see you again soon.